Well, okay then. I guess that's how we're fucking starting this today. God damn. Okay. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Space Punks. We have a important announcement.
Yes.
So, and I'm going to make a tweet about this a little bit later, but due to internal conversations and such, and I'm going to turn the music down a little bit, internal conversations with how our DM feels and everyone else, we are going to stop live streaming Space Punks, but we will still be posting it live on YouTube every week. So do not worry, it's not like we're going anywhere, but we're just not going to be doing it like we have been so far.
Yes. It's so don't worry your pretty little heads. We'll get some more fun and all that jazz on YouTube. So we'll go ahead and post the link and stuff like that in the chat for everyone to go over there and get your Space Punks fill.
Yes, I will do that right now, because I wasn't expecting you to say that. God damn.
Yes, hello. I've taken the reins. So with that in mind, I just want to mention also that hopefully, if YouTube is a better spot for us, then you can expect maybe a live stream or two in the future. But for now, just expect the VODs and the recordings and stuff like that to be on YouTube. So
Yes. And sessions 0 through 2 are currently live on YouTube right now, and are in a playlist, and you can watch them, you know, all of the retarded glory that we have.
yes. Without the threat of Twitch.
Yes, without the threat of Twitch going grr, angy. And going forward, that's where stuff is going to be. Holy shit, he's using the channel. Yeah, that's right, Freedom. I'm finally doing it. But now going into our actual introduction stuff, let's introduce the cast to this bluesy backdrop that we have today. So, Robo-Man below me on the overlay. Who are you? Who do you play? Did you forget your fucking name?
No, I was just trying to get to your stream and put in things.
He's fairly slow, but he seems to be having a malfunction.
Okay, hold on. Where's the fucking where's the wrench? Goddamn! I wish I had the engineer from TF2 wrench clanking sound effect on cue. But okay, that's Gadget. And what's your online name for people to find you? On
Eric's 14.
Okay, cool.
You can't miss him.
Now, Cyberpunk Soldier Dude, who is below the robot. Who are you? And what's your internet name?
Frodo. My name is Frodo, and I play as Kaiser Aurelian.
Okay. And now for the doctor with the weird blue halo eye patch monocle thing. Who are you?
I am Tactical Sheep. I play Dietrich Nuda, and we are here to have a look at the wonderful place which is Spacepunks.
Yes. And lastly, person in the bottom right-hand corner of the overlay, who looks spooky.
It is I, your lovely awaited DM, here to terrorize our four unsuspecting players for the next 3 hours.
Do you ever say? Is there a say?
You're watching Disney Channel.
And you're watching Disney Channel. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Fuck. Okay. And to finish off this little cavalcade of whatever the fuck we were calling this now, I'm Oh god, my brain just fucking turned off thanks to you, you asshole, Bruno. I am playing Gabriel, Volpiz, Reinhold. Shut the fuck up. I'm playing Gabriel.
Over there.
And you're on my channel. I'm Kitsune Kozak. Hi. Hello. Now, off. What the fuck happened last time?
So, a good chunk of things happened last time. As far as I remember, and going back through the VOD here, because unfortunately I wasn't able to keep all the notes possible, but I know the Cliff Notes version in my own mind. So, we start out the last session with the opening of combat. Effectively, you guys were fighting, yeah, it's Ranger and Lanceley of the Simple Doctor. Yes, that's true. But, the opening combat was the Demon Deviants, right? Motherfuckers looking nasty. And so, you guys fought them, and it was a fairly, brutal beatdown on y'all's part. Y'all beat them down, but the situation changed when one of them decided to go Super Saiyan.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he tail whipped me, and it was super effective, and I died
Yes.
it. Kind of.
You almost died it. You almost died it. So, after that whole kerfuffle with the... Oh, yeah, we can't forget. One of the Dumb and Dumbers died. I forget. Was it the squirrel or the raccoon?
Squirrel.
Squirrel, I believe.
Yes, the squirrel bit the bullet, both literally and metaphorically.
It was funny to watch.
It was real funny to watch.
Hilarious.
It was quite hilarious to watch that little man die. But after the combat, there's some downtime, and it's especially the downtime where you guys head back to Sven with the goods.
Yeah.
Give him what is necessary. He gives you a ticket up, but you needed help, correct?
If I remember correctly, he owed Gabriel a favor,
Yes.
and Gabriel, in his awkward, nerdy self, went, "Fucking help us, or I never help you again." And he said, "I'll try," which is better than nothing.
Right. Okay. So he said he would try, and so you guys decide to ascend the staircase up to the 3rd level, right? Or is there something in between those two scenes?
No, we went up. I remember we killed 2 of the Gator men who were at the top of the staircase, who were harassing some random civ. We ganked their shit.
Right.
I put on their armor, and I
Right.
basically became our miniature guide, wearing our armor and just elbowing people because I know what it's like to be elbowed by gangers.
Right. Okay. So then we continued on from there. You were up here first to sell those earrings, right? Those gems.
Yes.
And that was the next scene, right?
Yeah,
Pawn shop.
the pawn shop. We sold those, gave us a hotel recommendation, went there.
And I remember there was a bit of a scene in the hotel where the 4 of you are standing in front of this desk, and you have this Mike Wazowski having ass bitch in front of you, and I think it was Proto who mentioned it. He was like, "I hate this bitch."
I think all of us simultaneously were like, we fucking hate this bitch.
Yeah, y'all didn't like her.
I
She made it very
believe
clear.
I believe I pulled iron on her. Or I
Yes,
threatened. No, I
you
threatened to pull iron on her.
That might have been said
And
with
she was-
Shota.
And she was unfazed.
Yeah.
She's
Well-
a bitch.
Well, no. It's not that she was unfazed. She did work quicker than I expect she would have otherwise. under the threat of being shot in the fucking head.
That's debatable.
I'm choosing to believe this. Fuck you, Hoff.
Go ahead. Don't mean it's not up for debate. Anyway. That aside, you guys take your hotel room, which is a dingy apartment, which was what it is a dingy apartment. And you guys were going about your time, spending the downtime doing things, I imagine.
We broke down the encryption and the fucking ciphers for their fucking communications.
Yes, because you
I was
had
just being
because
offline.
because you guys had picked up compads that were
From the two
Right.
gangers we killed.
yes from the
And-
and you killed. You found that they had encrypted communications.
Or
And it was
coded.
going to-
It was coded.
Coded
Yeah.
communications.
It was a,
And
if I remember correctly, it was a mixture of thieves' cant and like military jargon. So
yes.
Gabriel knowing basically under hive talk and Dietrich knowing military shit, we worked together and decoded that.
We go talk about what they so well.
Right. So, after spending that time, I think we progressed on to the next day.
Yes. And that is where these text messages were from that we have.
Okay. In which case, we start. No. One more bit of detail, and I think it's towards the end here. You two, particularly Kozak and Tactical, the two of you were getting on Proto's case about him not really firing on neither New Roman or civilians and New Roman's soldiers. And
Gabriel was more like, you've seen how they treat Vulcans. Thinking he would be a bit more sympathetic to, kind of saying fuck New Roma. Yeah, but also, to be fair, Gabriel, while he doesn't like New Roma, he's not exactly all behind Volca either. So, but he leans more towards Volca than New Roma.
And that's a fair assessment. So it was that little point there. I want to make that very clear that the man here, he may look like a dangerous man, but he has his own volition. He has his own reason for doing things. He's a person unto himself. And you can suspect him all you want. But he decided to join you, and he's here, so you can give him that much.
That doesn't say much.
/ S, he's also my uncle. Not
he would
really.
be dead if he wasn't here.
That is true.
What?
To a degree. There is a good chance that we wouldn't, not all of us would be here if he wasn't there.
So he's pretty crucial to the team at this point.
Yeah.
So you can suspect him all you want, but you know for a fact that he's useful. Very useful.
Yeah.
So, that aside, I think we come on to the scene here with you guys, I believe, standing in the dingy apartment, talking about your next move. It is the next day, in which case the money was supposed to come in the next day, I believe. So whoever decided that the account was going to be transferred to, you now have that money.
I think it was me because I was the one making the deal, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure I divvy it up as evenly as possible. Which I did the math somewhere. Where did I do the math?
Let us
460,000 credits in total, and we're splitting that essentially 3 ways, or 4 ways. But I was taking what Gadget would get. So, let me pull up a calculator and I'll do math.
15,000 each.
Okay.
But throw some tunes up here.
Okay, I will pause pretzel then. 115,000 times 2 is 230,000 for me. And yes, I had to do it that way because I'm stupid and I don't know how to do math.
Mm.
So 230. Wait, hold on. 225. 230. Okay.
So how's this being divvied out?
4 ways, so everyone gets 115,000.
Okay.
And let me get rid of the thumbnail. There we go.
115.
Yes.
Ow.
I'm assuming that through our compad I can split it up. So
Yeah, as long as you have a direct connection between all the accounts, yeah. And
okay.
everyone should have a basic credit bank account, essentially.
Yeah. So I transfer the fund. I transfer the funds to Kaiser and Dietrich, and I'm gonna keep the share for Gadget and myself in my account because I'm holding on to the money that Gadget gets.
Yeah, so a little bit of a detail here, a little bit of lore about your money, the economy. The Terran Mandate, which was the big overarching government before it collapsed during the Scream, which you would know, all of you would know, would be called the Caterwall. The economy was kind of structured around, sort of like a Bitcoin style, what's it called, blockchain. So a lot of the transactions couldn't be tapped, right?
Yeah.
So it's decentralized, and so no real government can really place a hold over the general economy. But since the Caterwall, that economy had, you know, so what remnants you have right now is basically what the Neo-Roman Empire was able to scramble together before the inevitability of the economic collapse of the Terran Mandate. So the money you have, I'd say, is drastically, what's the word? It's not imaginary, but the value of it is
Wide-reaching.
Wide-reaching. Yes. It's not like the dollar. It's more beyond the dollar. So it's the truest form of digital currency that any government, any planetary government worth their metal, could feasibly pick up in a matter of decades, or not a matter of decades, but a matter of years. It's not that hard to set up, especially considering when the new Roman Empire is a TL4. Is a TL4 government capable of establishing standard technology before the collapse. So.
Okay.
Or after the collapse. It's bad overall, but that's kind of the idea for the economy in general. So if you're wondering why you have a bank account off rip, it's because everyone has a bank account of some kind, whether that belongs to this bank, that bank, or this government, that government, doesn't really matter. It's all mostly decentralized.
I'm with the New Roman National Bank. What about you guys?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, every bank's got their own little credit stick.
Yeah.
To let you know that you transfer or do transactions through that particular.
I'm imagining Kaiser is with the New Roman Army Federal.
But and then there's just fucking Dietrich, which is fucking like scuffed to shit because he sat there and fucking removed them identifiers.
He's got the Wells embargo.
Wells embargo. That's great, Eric's. God damn it.
So we just unintentionally create fucking 3 different banks. Yay!
Mhm.
Awesome, but
So that's the economy.
Okay. So, and if I remember right, we made the decision that the possible quote unquote horde of deviants, which are essentially mutants, are
you get 3 days.
we have 3 days before Big V sends them back down to the 5th level,
Yes.
but we're holding them in reserve to see if they could be helpful.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that was the last decision that we made
Right.
last week.
Yeah.
Yes. And this was like the move. So you got to figure out what's going on here. What are you dealing with? All that. This is kind of like the information stage of your little plan here.
Yeah.
This is where you start gathering info about your guy, because you got 3 days to do it, and they need a decision by day 6. So
Yeah.
so then I ask, what's the move?
That is a good question.
Think about what you already know. Think about what's there to look for. You know, you could simply go downstairs, go ask around, do some searching, go to a certain place. It's really up to you where you want to get your information.
Right. Well, probably would want to. What? Okay, hold on. Because I'm partially forgetting. Oh, right. We had the Legios. We had the Centurios.
Mm-hmm. That is true. That is true.
And we were looking for Crocodile Bill, who is was last seen in Block 3B, and we're in 3D right now.
3D, yes.
And we have a free night, but we might need to spend money to get an additional night, or just find somewhere where we can camp out in the streets. Okay. Okay. Well, we've made the decision about, what we should do. At least when it comes to our possible reinforcements. But what should our first move be today? I've already transferred the money from the gems to both of y'all.
Input stage. Begin. Processing.
Recommendation.
Yes, Gadget?
I recommend we prepare, get any ammo, armor, etc., and then decide what we need to look for.
Right. Well, would it be fair to say that that Dietrich and I cleaned the blood off of the armors we took from the 2 dead Gatormen? Because I know last session, Dietrich and Gadget did checks to bend or kind of get rid of some of the spikes that were on the armor.
Yes, I took off all most of the spikes.
Well, most of it, as many as
Yeah.
we could.
Mhm.
Oh. Oh. When I saw the fucking turtle order, it's like, uh-oh.
They're right outside the
He was
door.
fascinated by the sunrise.
Yeah. We need to find Crocodile Bill, and we know he's in 3B.
Sure, let's go grab him.
We don't know where in 3B. These blocks are, massive.
Do you have him on the text message? Wait, do you?
Yeah.
So, let's give him a call. Not here, obviously, but Go say you've got money for him, you've done your routes and corrections, and so we pick him. How's that sound?
Why does it have to be me?
Just one way the armor.
But you also have the armor, Dietrich.
Yeah, but the armor he's wearing, the markings are stripped from it, and the fucking. Is that problem? But it's only about the arm markings and that.
Right.
Alright,
Okay.
I will give Sam a call. See what it takes to avoid negotiating.
Right. I guess it might be better for me to do that then. You're
It's yaks. I don't intend to
though
remove it.
you did kind of suppress it when we were talking to the front desk lady.
Yeah, because since they start running once they hear it's a nice accent from a German man. It's like, oh no, it's workers are here to get revenge.
What's German?
You don't know your native tongue?
As far as we know, the native tongue is called Vulcan, Dietrich.
It isn't. Okay.
What do we know? Do we know the tongue for the Vulcans as Vulcan or as German?
German.
Okay.
But the culture is Vulcan.
I'm assuming the normal, common name for people who are speaking German is they're speaking Vulcan.
Yes, because that's where most German speakers are from.
Okay. It'll make sense that my character doesn't really fucking understand, what it's actually called. That he just knows the new Roman name for it because his background.
Okay, Volka. Vulcan.
Right.
Because his bastards as they do is good. Anyways, that is your native tongue, that's what I speak, but I do occasionally put it away. It's granted, I feel dirty while doing so, but that is more nationalist pride than anything else.
Yeah, but survival is pretty fucking nice, Dietrich.
Yeah, it is.
Also,
Thriving's even better.
Also, I don't remember exactly how we got this armor.
What?
If you remember, there was kind of a character switch there.
Oh. Yeah, we did that.
Oh. That explains why my knife was red.
Yeah, you were quite willing to stab them.
Oh. Okay. Let's head outside and give
facial expression of mild concern.
Let's give Bill Fuckface, whatever his name is, call.
Who?
Crocodile Bill. Like I was suggesting we go outside and give him a call to figure out where he is, so we can meet up.
Okay.
But before we do that, I need a fucking piss for whatever reason, so I'll be right back. You two continue
Okay.
RPing.
So, do you mind if I do something preemptive and go fucking find a coffee shop that's a few blocks away from our hideout?
Yeah, you can go find one. Let me tell
Alright.
you, the quality of it might be a little poor though.
Oh, I don't need a good quality coffee shop. I just need a place that will be full of civilians and have enough eyes on it to where if Crocodile Dundee acts up, it won't end well for him.
Yeah, you can find one. It's not hard to find one.
Alright. So which way am I heading to find it? Is this way? Is that way? Is this way?
Let's see from where you are.
Yeah.
There is one. Go ahead and slide it for you. There's one just this way.
Okay. Alright, well, go there, and then...
What are you doing at this coffee shop as you walk over to her?
Oh, I'm looking it over. We're gonna use it as a place to fucking
Alright.
call in Gator Guy.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna get
you're
you a
casing it,
coffee.
essentially.
Yeah, I'm casing it.
Got
Right.
it.
Okay. So
I'm gonna get
Give
you
me-
a coffee.
Oh god.
so Gadget and Dietrich. You come upon this this coffee shop here, and it's a typical corner coffee shop. There's no patio out front, clearly because the sidewalk is literally right there, and then you have like the road itself. So it's a fairly small sidewalk, so you really can't fit anything on it. But inside, it's a relatively small, I'd say about 30, 40 square feet. Fairly sizable, but not too big. Not too big, but
It's good enough for what we need it for.
yeah, the front room, I'd say the front dining room, has like maybe four stool-like tables towards the center of it, and then you have kind of like booths kind of surrounding the outer rim of it, and so you have chairs set up at those two tables on either side. And so you come up to it, and like the front counter stretches across the length of the building, or length of the room, and you can tell that there are 4, maybe 5 workers present. The customer density is about maybe a half dozen people. Most people kind of come in and out. You don't really see too many people staying.
Okay.
Gadget. You come up to the front desk. You wanted to get this man a coffee, right? Get
Yes, I'm getting him a caramel macchiato with 3 pumps of vanilla.
right.
That's Gabriel's favorite.
The
Do you know how close that actually is to my favorite actual coffee beverage?
I'm not surprised.
Though I just do vanilla latte because I'm a simple bitch, but yeah.
Yeah, and if it's a really
Right.
bad day, then it's just coffee black.
I haven't had many of those.
Recently.
Yeah.
Okay. So you so this barista here looks up because you are just insanely tall to this person.
Hello.
Hi.
I need 1 caramel macchiato with 3 pumps of vanilla.
Okay. That'll be 5 credits.
Here you go. Gives her the stick that Gabriel would let me take with me.
I've lowered it so there's 5 less credits in my account.
So the barista then goes and says, thank you. It'll be just a moment. And you see the lady back up slowly, kind of keeping her eyes on you, and then
Just watching her.
pivots and goes to make the coffee.
Just stands
Dietrich.
to the side.
Yep. You stand off to the side, Dietrich, while you're still casing out the place. You do see a Gengar or two walk in.
Dietrich will also get a message on his compad from Gabriel, asking a question. If you look in the chat, Sheep.
Yeah. Would that be a medical check, or would that be a I've done this before thing?
I don't know if Hoff can see whispers.
Does
No, I do not see.
Okay.
Does
The text says, or text is asking Dietrich if stim, because we have that LSD laced stim essentially, work when it's put into a drink.
That would be just a general know-how. No, it would be diluted. It's a highly...
Yeah.
And when you say the stim, you mean the one that the Bonesaw gave you, right?
Yes, the LSD stim.
Yes.
The one
Okay.
that's
The
labeled-
LSD.
labeled on my part as dodgy stim.
Yes, that stem is highly concentrated. Any sort of tampering with the original formula would.
So it'd just be easier just to jab him in the fucking.
It would just be easier just to jab him. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead, go up to the order a coffee. Coffee black, please.
And there's a more normal reaction from the barista, and she says that'll be 5 credits.
Go ahead and tap.
And she goes to make your designed coffee.
Yeah.
Are
there any newspapers?
There aren't newspapers, but there are. I would say there are boards, like electronic boards, kind of posted on 2 separate walls in the room. Each board, the one on the left side, has like articles and headlines kind of scrolling through, kind of like an information kiosk there. The other one is like a message board that has like that you can kind of trace with your finger. And a lot of those message boards are very just dirty and raunchy.
Like call
this number for a good time. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Call Melissa for a good time. Call Tiffany for a lot of fun type of shit.
Although you do see that there are electronic postings of jobs.
Oh.
Go ahead and look at the jobs.
So we come to a very interesting aspect of this game, and it's jobs, because you can do jobs too. You are free to do whatever you like in this game.
Thus the work stat or skill.
Yeah. Yep. So the postings are there's 3 different postings. We have a bounty hunting mission, which is a not mission but job. There's somebody's looking for somebody, and they want them alive. The specifics, I'll get into that if you choose to look at it. The second posting is a space trucking job. Someone needs a certain amount of units of a certain amount of cargo sent to a different world by this time. And the third posting is a security detail. Someone needs a VIP needs protection. So those are the 3 jobs you're looking at on this board.
Interesting. Of course, I don't fucking know that. And I'm in a room alone with Kaiser. I just realized that. I'm imagining Kaiser and I are just like fucking staring down each other a little bit, just going,
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, send it. Fucking, how do you do the whisper thing?
Just send it over the global text. It doesn't matter. The greatest staring contest is taking place. Fuck you, Freedom.
Fuck.
See, there on one side it's just pure fucking abhorrent rage, and on the other side is literal fucking rivers of sweat going, this guy can snap me like a twig whenever he wants. Fuck.
Alright, let me see here.
Why are you trying to whisper that?
Because roleplay.
Uh,
Because technically, we don't have a fucking group text, Kaiser.
So you really
yeah, but why
wouldn't
not
know
just
what...
whisper it out loud?
Because, you know what? Shut up.
I'm just curious.
Your logic precedes you.
Your logic makes no sense.
I mean, it made sense to me.
Either way.
Perkins, your exist. What? I don't. Kaiser permits your existence.
It's what, 3 blocks north, basically.
Uh, it's 2 blocks east.
Okay.
Okay.
Meanwhile, while they're texting, Kaiser, what are you doing? What are you thinking? What's going on with you? You're kind of alone in this dingy apartment with the deviant.
I just keep my gun at my side, on me, and just kind of sitting in the corner. That's all. That's all I'm doing.
Fair enough.
I'm doing I'm doing a lot more nervous version of that, in which I just have my rucksack, I guess, or bag, like in my lap in front of me, and I'm just like sitting on the couch that I slept on, just kind of knees tucked in, going, I don't want to die, but looking at my compad at the same time.
Fair enough.
Okay. Kaiser, there's a coffee shop 2 blocks east. Dietrich wants us to meet him there. I think that's where he's planning for us to call the Crocodile Bill or whatever, and yeah, and where we'll meet him.
Aurelian nods and gets up.
Gabriel's gonna let him leave first because he doesn't want to be in Kaiser's way, and follows him out, taking the key with him and just putting it on the front desk counter because we're gonna have to get a new room anyways.
The woman at the front desk takes the key and is like, "Thank you for your service."
I just flip her off.
Fuck you too.
Aw, how sweet.
So, by morning, you would arrive at the coffee shop here,
Mm-hmm.
Aurelian, Gabriel. During that time, while you were traveling here, like I said before, Dietrich, Gadget, there are 2 gangers kind of milling about in the... I'd say now, in the front of the coffee shop, they're kind of on post, because this is a corner. This is a junction, so there is a corner here, and they're kind of posted up on the corner like usual gang members. So they haven't focused on you because you didn't have the spikes on yours, so they didn't immediately associate you with the Gatormen. So you're kind of under the radar in terms of them spotting you, but those are Gatormen.
Yeah,
let it be known.
we're
those
gonna
are
have to sort
Gatormen.
them out.
Yeah, they seem to be kind of discussing what they did to a woman they found on the street. It's not pretty.
Okay. Kaiser, do me a favor. Check out back. See if there's a fucking disposal bin.
Before we get to that,
I was gonna say we're probably not there yet for that.
Not yet.
For this
No, they're not.
interaction.
Oh.
Yes. You're not there yet.
Okay.
Gadget is the only one there with you, Dietrich.
Yeah.
They haven't noticed you yet. Meanwhile, coming down the street from the east, or no, from the west, Gabriel, you kind of see coming up here two Gatormen posted out front of the coffee shop you're supposed to meet Dietrich at. Kaiser, you see the same thing as well.
Okay.
And you know, Gabriel, did you already clear off the spikes from yours?
No, I kept them.
No.
No.
I
Yeah,
kept
so-
them for the purpose of keeping it a disguise.
Right. So if you know that if you get close, they might spot you.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm going to assume that I spent some time last night while we were decoding coming up with cover name in case they ask. And that cover name is because it seems that they're going with reptiles and amphibians. So I'm going with Toxilus lizard.
okay.
Gadget, do me a favor. Check out back. There's a disposal bin.
Got it. I do that.
You you attempt to, like you said, look out back. You said, like the
I think first you need to see if there's a fucking back door.
yeah. I was kind of confused here because you didn't really ask, nor did you see a back door in this room. The back door that you're looking for is across the counter.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm not
I
gonna
thought
do
there was
that
like an
'cause
alley.
He's already suspicious of me.
I think there's I was referring more to like go outside, fucking loop around, hook around the building and check back. That's it. I did not think I'd have to but check around back, basically, to see if there's a garbage bin. Because we're going to dispose of two bodies.
you don't know that.
Is it a safe assumption?
It is a
No.
assumption you could make.
Yeah, but Gadget, do you follow what Dietrich says?
Yeah, I'll do what he asked me to do.
All right. So you step out, and let me tell you, Gadget, when you step out through the front door of this coffee shop, the two gangers that are on either side of you immediately both look up to you, and it's like, what the fuck?
Hello.
And they just don't know how to react to you because clearly you tower over them a little bit. So they're just kind of slightly looking up at you, and they don't do anything initially. They kind of get kind of steppy with you, but they know that looking at you, they can tell you kind of mean business with them, and so they just kind of keep their distance, but not really keep their distance. You can tell that they are ready to fight if you're looking for a fight, basically.
I just
And so
walk off.
and you walk right past them as if you weren't looking for a fight. So you find that the alleyways that you're looking for are kind of like little access routes in between, because the thing about down here is that if you look at the map, these squares are whole solids of of building, right? Like giant cube-like structures that are stacked up. So like if you inside the coffee shop, you notice that there was a stairway back behind the counter. Everything is built vertically. So you have catwalks and stuff like that kind of built into the sides of these giant block structures. And so when you get back here, the alleyway isn't like as wide as you might think it is not Gabriel, but for Gadget here, it's a little tight for him because it's like only really one person can come down here. And
Can you look down it, or is there like an access door or something that he has to open?
there's a couple access doors to get into these alleyways, yeah. And so that's kind of where you're stopped at. I mean, for you, Gadget, you can kind of look over,
because the actual kind of gate itself isn't that high because there's like a little wall above the door. But
Yeah.
If Gadget kind of like gets on his tippy toes and kind of jumps a bit, he can see a little bit over it. But there's like a door or like an electronic gate kind of blocking you from getting back there.
I see.
You need to have like an access card of some kind.
Could I try to hack into it?
Hmm. Do you have program?
I have a +0 to program.
Do you have hacking equipment?
One second.
I don't think you do, unless the data pad he has.
There is specific equipment dedicated for.
No, I don't think I do. My
Yeah.
toolkit doesn't have anything for that.
Right. Yeah, it's computing gear is the thing you need. Since you don't have any computing gear on you, the most you could do is probably guess, or maybe kind of fiddle with the lock. You wouldn't be able to access its sort of software to kind of change the code or something like that. You'd probably need to brute force this thing in order to get it open.
Sticks to just weld it off. Use one of my toolkits.
Like I said,
for it.
you would need a brute force option to get open this lock.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Since when for the character backstory stuff with Gadget, he was reprogrammed to be like maintenance and stuff, right? Is it possible that the city's computer system would recognize him as a maintenance robot?
No, because he's a different maintenance. His programming, his baser programming, the ones that you kind of programmed over, would not synergize with New Roman
Okay.
programming. He's entirely a Vulcan droid, so his programming is of a different caliber.
Okay.
So essentially it wouldn't recognize him.
Okay.
So it's kind of what you're dealing with here. Meanwhile, Gabriel, Kaiser, what are you two doing?
I'm assuming we see Gadget walk out and
You see him walk
around.
out, yes. Yes.
I'm going to look to Kaiser and go. If you want, you can go inside and meet with Dietrich. I'm going to see what Gadget's doing.
I'll nod and go see what who's doing?
Dietrich?
Is it Dietrich? Okay, yeah.
You know,
I'll
Sheep's
go see
character?
Dietrich
Yeah.
Go in there and see what Dietrich's doing then.
All right. So much like before, another odd or interesting character comes walking past them. They make some risque comments, talking about, "Oh, look, there goes Chrome Dome." You know, some basic thuggery. Yeah, no, that's the level of insults we're looking at here.
All right.
And you walk inside. Dietrich is sitting at one of the tables, I believe.
Yep.
Yep, sitting at one of the tables. And
I got a stim on my lap, compad over top it. I'm just sipping my coffee.
All right, and Kaiser, you take your seat. Take your seat at the table. Meanwhile, Gabriel, I imagine you're kind of just like circling across the street away from their eyesight. Or are you gonna walk across them? What's the plan here?
Judging from the interactions from last night, I'm gonna say that Gabriel feels fairly confident in his ability to somewhat portray the Gatormen on how they act and their mannerisms. So he's not gonna really try and stealth away from these two quote-unquote fellow gangers, but he's not going to make any direct interaction with them.
So you're going to try and bluff your way through it, right? Kind of walk past them, acknowledge them, say, "Hey, I'm a fellow Gatorman," and move on.
I'm not. I wasn't even planning on really talking to them. It was just head nod, like, "Hey,
Yeah, like
you,
acknowledge them.
yeah," and then just go to where Gadget went.
Right. Go ahead and give me for that. I'm gonna say perform.
Farm. Okay.
We're gonna say charisma.
Okay.
Oh, you nailed it.
Awesome.
So yeah, you walk past them. They acknowledge you. You acknowledge them. They kind of notice that you're on a mission, and they lead you to it. Yeah, they just kind of give you a hoop and a holler and some like Gator men slang, and you kind of, well, as much as you could to kind of keep in that image, you kind of respond in a very semi awkward way, but it was passing, so they didn't notice it. But yeah, you
Probably like they're like, "Hey, what's up, young blood?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, what's up, old blood?" Just keep walking. Just like,
very basic. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, you find yourself kind of moving around the coffee shop down the street to the north, and you find Gadget standing at this access door, kind of staring at the keypad there.
I'm gonna tap him. Hey, Gadget.
Hello.
What are you doing out here?
I hand him his coffee. It's
Uh,
still warm.
Thanks. But what are you doing out here? I'm gonna take a sip.
Dietrich asked me to check out the back. I cannot get in.
And I'm assuming you're saying it was a gate, right? That we can see over.
That Gadget can see over.
I'm tall enough to see over.
He's tall enough to see over.
And seeing over, are there more doors after it that he can't really get a fix on anything back there, or?
It seems to be a long stretch of hall, like a long corridor.
Mm-hmm.
With like doors on either side, and you see like a turn off to the left and right.
I'm assuming that's where the next street is for the next block and all that. Okay.
Yeah, about halfway across the block, you see that turn off.
Mm-hmm. Using my, I'm gonna ask, Gadget, if you want, you can lift me up. I can see if I can see anything. I got some good senses.
If you want me to.
Yeah. Let's try it.
Okay, I'll lift him up.
Yeah.
You lift him up.
And I would like to use a notice with dexterity, since he's lifting me up, to see what I can kind of see.
No. You don't really.
Well, I'm having to balance in his arms and stuff.
That wouldn't be noticed though. That would be exert.
Yes, but
You're trying to
but my
pass
main action is I'm trying to perceive.
Notice which you would use wisdom for, not dexterity.
I thought the like part of this game was that we can use any of our attributes
Within reason.
Okay. Okay, so wisdom.
Yes. Nine. So, balancing on him and looking over the edge here, you can spot that this is a typical access route. You see trash cans and stuff like that. You also see the average, or not the average, but the common beggar kind of sitting off to the side and in this hall, even though it's really fucking tight. It's like maybe 5 feet across. It's only one person can really travel down it.
If I can, could I try and like whistle at the beggar and see if he can come closer?
Yeah, you try to whistle at him. He's looking around.
It's like over here, by the hatch.
He looks up. What do you want?
Hey, can you open this door?
Why?
I'll give you some credits.
He looks at himself and he's like, "How much?"
You look cold. How about enough for a nice cup of coffee, plus a cup of coffee right now.
You give me a place to stay?
We can discuss that later. It'll be a service to the Gatormen.
He kind of shrugs. He's like, I guess. Kind of leisurely gets up. Kind of. Not say like zombie walk, but more like lurch over to the gate. You just hear, beep beep, beep 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 beep. Beep. You just
Send him
hear
down.
you just hear the gate kind of creak open as he pushes it open. Here you go. There's my credits.
I'm gonna give him 5 credits because I noticed that 5 credits were gone from my account. And assuming I got a message pop up saying 5 credits have been used for coffee at coffee shop. So I'm gonna give him 5 credits and the cup of coffee that Gadget got for me.
He has his own little card. Yeah, he has his own little card, and you could tell like that card's been used to hell. Like it's burnt. Some pieces of it are burnt. It has dirt all over it. He's like, "Thank you." Kind of lurches down the street towards the coffee shop.
Yeah. Is there a way that we can kind of prop the store open?
There are a few pieces of garbage around, though. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna look to Gadget and go, hey, help me prop this open. I'm assuming Dietrich had a plan for this.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll prop it open.
I'd say you find like a trash can nearby. A metal trash can that you can kind of leave in the door.
I just drag it over there.
Yeah, you're just screeching across the metal pavement below you.
Yeah. Once we do that, then I'm gonna motion for Gadget to follow me back inside.
All right.
I'll follow.
Or not back inside, but follow me inside for him back inside, I guess.
And you walk past the same gangers again. They acknowledge you. You acknowledge them. That tent still stands. It only has been like 5 minutes. You step inside.
Yep.
And you see Dietrich and Kaiser sitting at that table.
Yep.
Take your seat at the table, I imagine.
I'm gonna be sitting opposite of Dietrich, and most likely next to Kaiser, so that Crocodile Bill, when we call him, has to sit next to Dietrich.
Okay.
Alright, so the plan here is we got that dodgy stim that phone doc is gonna try and give you. We're gonna do some human testing. Alright. By the way, was there a disposal out back?
There was.
Trash disposal.
Yes, I would do mention that. There are, like, I wouldn't say trash disposals, but compactors.
Oh, good. The more and more I find out about New Roman society, the more I'm like, okay, they got some good ideas. Alright, so what we're gonna be doing with that is we're going to juice this guy up with whatever fucking LSD this shit is. And we're gonna walk him around back. We're gonna have a chat with him. If the gangers give us any trouble, we're gonna fucking deal with them. Alright?
man.
Sounds like a plan.
And we disposed of all the bodies, one body, with the trash disposal. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And if all else fails, we just bolt down that access route, close it behind us, keep fucking going.
Fair enough.
Give him a call,
Okay,
Mister.
will do.
All right, you go ahead and ring up. What was his name again?
Crocodile Bill.
Crocodile Bill. And it rings a couple times before you hear hello.
Hey, boss. It's Toxilus. We were able to get some of the insurance money for the big boss. Could you meet us at the coffee shop in 3D?
About damn time you fucking ingrates were able to get something done. I'll be there shortly. And then click.
Nope.
Wunderbar.
I give a nod to everyone else, like saying, "Hey, it worked."
Right. So, some time passes, and by noon, you would hear a bit of commotion out front, and the man known as Gator Bill steps forward, steps through the door. You can see he's patting the other gangers on the shoulder, fellow Gatormen.
I'm assuming I noticed. So I'm gonna save that for later, so I know that that's a somewhat common thing between them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're all kinds of rowdy, but he comes in and he sees you, or what he assumes is the voice behind you. He says, "You're the one that called."
Yeah, boss.
Ah, fine. And you can tell that this man, his name suits what he looks like. We're talking straight up crocodile man.
So he's a deviant.
He is.
Interesting.
I'm gonna need a fire point and needle.
But you can tell that he has cybernetics. Kind of in place of where his mutations are.
Oh.
Okay, so cybernetic tail, I'm assuming, or stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And jaw, probably.
Yeah.
But arms and legs are still humanoid?
Human. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, good.
So
would Dietrich or I notice any possible issues with the stim, or do we know that stims are meant to kind of work with everyone?
they're kind of meant to work for everyone who has flesh, and he has flesh, all right?
Okay.
The drug might, the concoction might be the side effects might be a bit different, and the reaction sure as shit will be, but it'll work.
Yeah, and he kind of finds his spot, sits down. He's like, "Where's the money?"
I'm assuming that for whatever reason, Gadget has picked up a credit chip. At some point during our time, I'm gonna load it with 215 credits. I'm gonna put it on the table.
Mm-hmm.
We got 215 credits from the pawn shop dude. What was his name? Derek.
He leans back a bit and he's like, "Derek. I knew that fucker was holding out."
We made a deal. He was able to get us a good deal on some exotic jewels. That
He raises an eyebrow.
that that we took off some filthy deviants we killed.
Serves them.
Yeah. I'm gonna put the credit chip in front of him. And I'm assuming that, could we have a moment to discuss what our plan was before he came in?
Oh, no, you're about to. So the planet, you're about to see it. When he reaches over, I'm gonna fucking inject him with the dodgy stim.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Then yeah, I put it out for him to take.
And he reaches out for it.
I jab him with the stim into the leg.
And you jab him in the leg. And let me go ahead and see here.
Let's see how fucked up this stim is.
You fucker, I was hoping you would like call for something to sneak it.
Oh, it's been sneaked. It's already sneaked. I've had it fucking covered this whole time.
Yeah, but for the actual injection, like a cough or something to bump into him so it's not like all of a sudden contact.
Sorry, boss.
I don't know, I was thinking about that. It was like, that might end up poorly for us if you just do it out of the blue.
So, and you'd be right. Because he critically succeeded on his saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
So, you jab him. He goes, "Oh! The
Sorry, boss.
fuck! The fuck was that?"
Well,
Go ahead and give me a talk, Dietrich.
I don't know.
I've been trying to fucking get. Okay, let me roll my fucking talk. Oh, submit. Charisma, wisdom.
Charisma.
Submit. Oh,
8. Let me see.
yeah. Sorry, boss. I got something from the fucking Vulcans. Fucking been trying to get antibiotics for it. I don't know what the fuck it is.
And he goes, "Bullshit! You must have stuck me with something."
No, you're hallucinating, boss. I don't know what you're talking about.
He grips your shoulder real hard with his robo arm. "You jabbed me with something. What was it?"
So question, with that saving throw, is the LSD or whatever not going to affect him?
No.
Fuck.
Full punching time?
It's about to be punching time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
okay.
punch him.
I jab my coat pocket into him. Well, I was hoping not to have to do this.
You jab your what into him?
Pistol.
He has it in his
Right
coat
in his
pocket.
Okay. Let's see here.
You fire?
Yeah.
While inside a coffee shop.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we know that Dietrich doesn't care about New Roman civilian casualties.
Nope.
So he takes that shot. You just hear "Ugh!" as he goes like up. He comes up from his chair, from his seat, comes over the table and onto the other table on the other side, crashing that because it was so close. And though it didn't hurt him, is the thing here. It just knocked him off balance. He hit the table behind him. And so we're gonna go ahead and do this.
If I may, could I also shoot him with the semi-auto?
Since this is a little bit of a surprise round, you can go ahead and get a shot off if possible.
Kaiser, Gadget, sort out the guys at the door.
No.
Are you fucking kidding me? It was a 19. It just fucking tipped. Oh.
Wait, you said no? Off?
No, yes. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
take a shot. Take a single shot.
It was, for me, no, because I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, okay.
just gonna pull out my chainsaw sword and go to the door.
Give me a second here.
Acceptable casualties.
What the?
Make sure he can talk. Kinda need him.
Well, or we just take his phone.
It's doing that thing
Yeah.
again where I can't pull up my character sheet.
Try refreshing. Or, leaving and
I was gonna
rejoining.
leave and come back, but refreshing. Yeah, refreshing works. Okay, cool. I'm still here. I don't
I
know
know.
why that keeps happening.
Oh, did you leave again?
Yeah, it left.
Oh,
and came
fuck.
Back real quick. All right. You said a shoot, right? Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
All right.
Deal with the two guys at the door.
I'm not doing a burst. I'm just gonna. Oh, two guys. Oh.
The two
Yeah,
guys
the guys-
outside is who Dietrich is suggesting you go after, though you can go after whoever you want.
All right, I'll go after Dietrich. It's like I'm kidding. Wait, did I do that correctly? I think. I did.
Yes, you did.
Who you aiming for?
No, I was fucking around. No, I'm shooting at one of the guys.
So
He's
you just
closest
fire.
to me.
Okay.
Just fire into the fucking door.
If you're still inside, I would say maybe shoot at the fucking
Yeah, that
Croc Bill?
Gator guy. If you're still inside. So Crocodile Dundee's getting shot with a combat rifle, I guess. Yes.
I don't know
No.
it's hard to know where
Okay.
we are.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay,
because
hold on.
I don't know
I
who's-
can't explain.
who's near me.
Proto. We are inside the coffee shop right now.
I know that, but I don't know who's
The guy who
which guy.
we're currently trying to capture to interrogate is Gator Bill, the boss dude.
Yeah.
Yes, he is the one who both Dietrich and Gabriel shot at. Are you shooting at him?
I'm shooting at who's ever closest to me.
That'd be
Okay,
Gator
that'll be Gator Bill.
Okay. All right then. Yeah. Gator building.
All right.
Roll a 17.
Okay. Go ahead and do this. This. Do this. Do some of this. Boom. Kind of what we're looking at here. It's pretty tight.
Okay.
You for
Somewhere we're here.
actually you are over here.
Oh.
That is why you don't. That is why you always come prepared.
So where's the door, or the counter and stuff?
The
Just a-
counter's to your left, to the north here.
So it's this.
Yeah.
Okay. Could we color some of the stuff different and where the door is? So
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Okay. Sorry. Ish.
Getting there. Go ahead and do this. Alright, go ahead and do this. It's already set. It's already to scale. It's good. Just add a little bit more. Not what I wanted.
Okay.
Expand this out a little more. Okay, let me do this. There's a bit more space here. It'd be more like this instead of the corner. See? So it'd be more like this. That, yes. Now we're talking. Years. Now we're talking. Like that. Like that. And then we do it like this. Get that out of here. We don't need that here. We do it like this. Yes.
Sultry.
And then we do this because that's the door out of here. Door here. Okay. It's more like that. I don't have an image for this man. Let's see here. We will give him what I have.
There we go. Fix my fucking headset.
Bingo.
Sorry.
Tringo was his name-o.
Wow.
Okay.
Where is it? Where was it? Where were they? Where is that motherfucker? Aha, there they are. So he's over here. Give him the nameplate so you know who that is. And then we got the two more motherfuckers coming in here. They're out here.
That's it. I clicked it.
Damn. These. Alright. Go ahead and do this. And then... Alright. Let's do this. So that's kind of what we're looking at in terms of the actual structure of this coffee shop.
Fuck.
Well, off to a great start, y'all. And roll for these guys.
So far, I'm going first.
So far.
So, Proto, just a reminder. Click on your token, and then click on the initiative button in the quick menus on your character sheet.
Token.
So, the little
Yeah.
picture on the map.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Okay. It doesn't matter which color, right?
No, you just click initiative on your character sheet.
Ah. Well,
Kaiser's going first on 2.
Damn.
Crocodile Bill's going last, so. Right, top of the turn order, Gabriel. So after everyone decides to open fire, a shootout's about to ensue here. What is your first move as Crocodile Bill hits the table, causing it to flip? And let me go ahead and add these folks to the mix, because I did say there were people in here.
Yes.
Go ahead and add these people in here. So. Got a couple folks here working the counter.
Okay.
Placement. All right. Yep, that's about right. So yeah. The people that are present though, they do like duck.
Oh, good. They at least know that.
Okay. This D4 is just for me to do a coin flip, essentially, because there's no D2.
Actually, you can just / /D2, and it'll roll it for you.
Well, too late. I already clicked the thing.
Damn.
Okay. Not saying shit. I'm gonna target Crocodile Bill, and is he on the ground, like in cover, or am I
He's on the ground. He hasn't. It's not his turn yet. He hasn't even got up, and I haven't even rolled his HP yet. Let me go.
Yeah. How much
He
HP does this guy have?
Because he actually did take a hit.
Yeah. He took
a heavy hit, and I'm gonna say now that he's pretty hurt, but not hurt enough. Yeah, he's pretty hurt.
Okay. So this table here, that's flipped over. Is it flipped over so he's like we can see him still, or
you could just barely make out his legs is the thing.
Okay, so he's behind it.
He's behind it, yeah.
So I would need to move over here.
Mark that down for you. Yes, you would need to move over here because he's gonna come out either here or here.
Yeah.
One of these spots, and he'll be behind that cover. So let me go ahead and mark that down for you as a yellow, as that's now cover.
Okay.
I can turn that into yellow, so it'll fit. There you go. That's yellow. It will be signified as cover.
Did we see any weapons on him when he came in?
No. You were more focused on the conversation at hand.
Okay. If I moved here, would I be able to still shoot him, or?
You would take a -1 because you're shooting across cover there.
Okay, so that would still be a cross cover.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck it. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna try and shoot to disable him, essentially. With the auto pistol, because I have the feeling that laser weapons are not gonna work against him.
Okay. Go ahead.
I don't know. They seem to be doing.
I mean, he did take a combat. He took a combat rifle to the chest.
Yeah, and a fucking laser pistol and send him flying.
Yeah, but if I remember correctly, Hoff said that the laser pistol didn't really do anything.
It just knocked him off his feet. Yes.
Yeah.
It didn't hurt him. But that most certainly will.
Yep.
He takes another shot while on the ground here. And he's hurt. He's hurt pretty bad. He took 2 bullets to the chest, or 2 bullets to the one bullet to the chest, and then another to the back, and he's hurt. He's
Uh,
bleeding out now.
could I do a talk, or am I out of movement or ability?
You are out of ability.
Okay, I'll just stay there then. I have my gun trained on him.
Gadget.
I'm gonna move as close to the door as I can, which is
Right there.
out there. And I'll take a pot shot at one of these guys out there.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh, how's this guy feeling?
So, you take a -1 due to firing straight through cover there.
So it's a
Hold on,
20.
Let me see cover here. Let me actually accurately rule here cover, because that's a good thing here. It's an important thing.
He's firing a burst, so it's like first round fucking punches through the cover, second round just fucking strikes the poor bastard.
Actually, that's -4.
Oh.
-4 to hit, so that's 17. Let me check his AC here. Check his AC. Oh, yeah, that completely eviscerates that, man. Let me check his
Yeah,
AC.
I would imagine his AC isn't more than mine.
I was gonna say his AC would probably be equal to mine at 15.
Yes, and I just rolled his HP he critted his hit die. You still do one more than his total hit die. So yeah,
Huh.
yeah.
So he's pasted.
So what you do is you switch on to the burst fire on your laser rifle. You know, a beam comes shooting straight through that wall and scorches his chest open. Like, there's a nice burn hole through his body. He dead on the spot.
2 more hit him just for good measure.
So that Ganger's dead. The second one, on the other hand, is going to come in here and say hello to you.
Good. I can use my sword next time.
Oh no. Well, I would say sorry for the damage, but
Is your AC 13 or less?
It's 16.
So you don't take shock damage. So this man comes in with his weapon trained and ready to go and tries to strike you with his knife. And it's a no-go. As you just ting! It's like, what?
Good luck.
Good luck, punk.
is that guy down? Is Crocodile Bill unconscious or?
Nope, he's not dead yet.
He's still squirming.
Alright, let's fix that. Fuck it, I'll take the risk.
Now, question here is, are you shooting to kill or shooting to disable?
Disable.
Okay.
I mean, I can stab to disable.
Listen, however you just got to make that distinction is all you got to do.
Yeah, no, it's to disable. It is to incapacitate.
Okay. Okay.
I don't want to have to scrub through another pad again.
I think we should still take his pad, but yeah.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
So
Yeah.
let's see here.
I'm essentially stabbing him while he's down.
You definitely stab him. You do a measly 1 damage. He is now.
What's his AC?
His AC is 14.
Okay, then he also gets 1 shock damage.
Oh. Well, he's down
Okay.
And unconscious.
and unconscious.
Alright.
Okay.
All that leaves is the Ganger. Kaiser, what are you doing? You see your compatriots here, if you want to call them that, quickly dispatching not only Crocodile Bill, who
was almost a detriment to Dietrich here, but was able to completely incapacitate him. You saw Gadget unleash a ray of death upon one of the gangers outside. You see that there is a scorch hole in this wall here. I'm also going to say, I'll wait till the top of the turn order to do anything with the NPCs around. But yeah, no, that's kind of the situation. People are starting to move now, but obviously they won't move until the top of the turn order. So you can tell that people are getting ready to just rush out the front door. It's about to be a little bit of a stampede here.
Okay. Wait. This is a dude, right? That tried to stab Tom earlier.
Yeah.
Yes, this guy right here.
Okay. So
She's about to become a hostage, I imagine.
how far can I move again?
You can move 5 squares. So you're moving four squares right now. If you would move there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna move next to Tom and just shoot that guy since that's the only threat around, right?
Okay.
So. And
Oh,
I'm gonna what?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
It's 8 squares, it's fine.
Wait, is it? Wait,
Yeah,
I didn't
it's-
see that correctly.
It's 8 meters.
Okay.
You're fine.
Means
Yep.
meters.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna shoot him. That's all I'm gonna do.
Aims for this guy, accidentally hits her in the fucking face.
Jesus.
Is she in the way?
No, not necessarily.
Yeah, but if you roll on that one, she will be.
Yeah, don't roll in that one.
No pressure.
Okay. No burst.
You're fine. Imagine.
Uh,
Actually, no.
yeah,
That,
no.
that meets, I think.
No, it's under the AC. AC's 15.
Oh,
If they're wearing the same quality of armor as Gabriel, it would be AC 15.
Well, yeah, to hit you need a 15 if to be on par.
It's fine,
14.
I got it.
Okay.
I'll get it. I'll kill him.
Yeah, that's a no miss right there.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that's a miss. So, you fire at at melee range here, and he sees you coming, and he just kind of like moves his body to like the right so as to dodge your barrel.
Yeah.
So that happens. Crocodile Bill is down. Top of the turn order here. Let me go ahead and do this. Little lady here. Let me see if she does anything. Yeah, she decides it's not really a great time to be here, and decides to make a run for it.
This one?
So that one, yes, she'll decide to make a run for it. Let me see here. Let me make.
I hit her with my sword.
Mhm.
We might have a stampede.
It's
Okay,
fine.
he's out. Out. He gets to about here. He gets to about here. She gets to about here. And she gets to about here.
Damn.
Well, this guy's in possible danger.
Alright, Gabriel.
Fuck. Oh, there we go. Okay. I am. Gabriel's going to move up, and he's going to fucking stab this guy.
Alright.
Okay.
And completely fucking whiff.
Yeah, you just he's out the way there. He does a little move too.
I'm just like, you bastard. Since I still have movement, I'm gonna move back to to where Crocodile Bill is.
Oh.
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh.
No,
I'm learning from my lesson. I'm gonna
Don't do that.
stay right fucking there so I don't die again with my fucking 4 HP.
I was like, you sure about that?
Yes, I'm gonna stay right there. I'm done.
All right. Gadget.
Dab.
Yeah, that fucking hits.
Yeah, so does the 20 hit?
Let me see here. Let me hit his HP.
We got barbecue in that motherfucker.
Yeah, that hits, and you definitely tear into him.
I don't kill him, I know that.
You
but-
do 6
No.
damage total.
Oh, do I?
Because
Yeah.
his AC
No,
is...
Hold
Oh,
on.
wait.
Shock damage only applies if you miss.
Oh.
I should make that clear. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Shock damage
And
only
his
applies
AC
if
is
you
definitely
miss.
greater than 13.
So, you hit, you do 3 damage to him, and you tear into his shoulder with your saw blade.
Ooh.
You just hear flesh and metal rip.
I told you. Good luck.
I keep hearing RoboCop
Hmm.
in this situation. Your
His morale
move,
stays
creep.
Strong. And he's going to make his move. He's going to do this.
Let's see what it does.
Second here. Alright. Let's see here for young lady here, because she's the closest.
Oh.
And she
She just says no.
I'm imagining she kicks him in the fucking balls.
Yeah, the dude's trying to wrestle her to turn her into a body shield, but she's like, get off of me! And wrestles away. It's like, damn it! Bitch!
How about you stop trying to take fucking human shields and just die like the rest of your friends?
Fuck you and your fucking bitches!
That's a bit uncalled for considering how did he know that we're
You
Vulcan?
are a very rude meatbag.
Well,
Oh.
the Kaiser armor gives it away.
Oh, fair enough.
You know, you're not gonna live you're not gonna live that one down, buddy.
Plus,
Actually,
You
no.
are a
You
very
have the
rude
German
meatbag.
over here.
Guten Tag.
I mean, he's been hiding his accent though.
Yeah.
Has he? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the whole time he's been speaking without an accent. He's like, I fucking hate this shit. I don't have to stabilize Crocodile Dundee, do I?
No, he's out cold.
Okay. Is there any way I can make some makeshift restraints?
Do you have anything to restrain him with?
What's left of the, what's he got on, what's his clothing looking like?
Stock standard Gatorman attire. The armor
So-
with spikes.
Is he wearing a shirt?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Take that, tear it up, bend the strip, take the shirt, basically wrap it around several times, and then fucking tie his hands in it.
Okay.
Is that an action or?
That is going to be since you're ripping stuff up and just for quality control here.
Yeah.
Roll me a survive then.
Okay. What fuck? I didn't throw a stat in to survive. Okay. What would that be under? Like
That would be
fucking-
under, I'd say, dexterity.
That ain't too bad.
So yeah, it's a fairly decent restraint.
Hey.
And that's your turn.
Yep.
Kaiser. Finish this already.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna shoot him then, I guess.
Finish him.
Watch as the rounds are over or plus P, so it overpens and just fucking kills the civvy as well.
We'll see.
Sat?
We'll see. Wait, hold on.
What's
What
a
do you mean by
miss?
that?
I hear no problems with that. Say acceptable
Oh.
casualties.
Alright, Obers.
Oh fuck!
I mean, definitely fucking hits.
Dead.
Oh yeah, that downs him. That most certainly downs him.
Damn.
Put a round straight between his head, right in his forehead.
Does it overpen?
No.
Aw.
If he burst, he probably would have.
Yeah,
Is
fair.
the person back there, is he a deviant?
This one back here?
Yeah, no!
No, that's just a random new Roman civilian.
Oh. Hope you start a family someday, pal.
Well,
Ouch.
alright.
Live your life.
Let's get
And
Crocodile Bill out the back, shall we?
Yeah.
Well,
Time to get him out.
We didn't check one thing though. Like all those women ran out, and we didn't even check if there were any big booty Latinas anywhere.
it's not our priority right now. You can get their numbers
I
later.
mean, it's Aurelian's priority.
Alright, I'm gonna go. Alright, so before I have Gadget come and pick him up, I'm gonna go ahead and fucking take any weapons he had on him, the compat he had, and yeah.
Alright, and with that, we'll go to break.
Okay.
Alright, see you all in a few.
Yep.
15.
15. Okay. Okay. Well, we are back. I hope Hoff has returned.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, smacking his lips.
Oh,
Being fucking disgusting.
Oh, so good.
Can you not?
Well, now it's just dicks in your mouth.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Hey, if you're going to
Oh.
take a cum shot, could you do it later?
All right.
Anyway, you got this guy, right? We're coming back from break here. We just ended a combat scenario, which was reasonably handled. Pretty well.
Right. Just because I'm a greedy bitch. Do we get XP from that?
No, not yet.
Okay.
We killed him too fast.
Yeah, so now you have Crocodile Bill's unconscious body. The two Gator men that responded to the scenario are dead.
Yeah. Soon we're dragging them into the alley that we propped open.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we basically we're taking the fucking bodies with us. The only indication is the hole in the door.
Yeah, and as you're dragging the body or you're carrying the body into that access route and you're pulling the kind of the wedge out so that you close it, new Roman arbiters arrive on the scene just as you step into the access door.
Ooh. That was fucking quick.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's
And you're
what,
now
a minute.
about a minute or two, yeah.
Loot anything valuable off the bodies and toss them in the compactor.
Yep.
Let's bring Crocodile Dundee down and have a little chat with him, shall we?
Yep.
Yep. So, you're now in this alleyway. It's access alleyway. The compactor is at the intersection of these alleyways, and it's kind of occupying one of those corners. And trash and stuff is all over this place, everywhere. And the one beggar from before is gone, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're kind of alone back here.
Yeah.
They're fucking your arbiters are probably gonna fucking come down once we fucking start the compactor. Fuck.
Possibly. It could. Despite the Gatormen being state funded and backed, I doubt that they're looked on positively by the arbiters.
Oh,
so they're going to hear that a Gatorman and some other people shot up other Gatormen, like, primarily, and those civilians were really shot. They're probably going to just leave it at there was a disagreement between the two.
Hopefully.
That's what I'm imagining is going to happen.
Who's to say? You now have this man, and you're standing in this alleyway with the compactor off to the side here. What's the plan here?
I'm gonna go ahead and remove his fucking robotic tail. Just cut it off.
Alright. Do you have any sort of thermal or high heat weapons?
Does a small advanced weapon count as high heat?
Here's the monoblade that Gadget had.
Well, you can start cutting it, but it'll take a minute.
Would you like me to help with my welding tools and other stuff?
Yeah, that might be good.
Yeah.
To remove his cybernetic arm as well. Or arms. Is it both arms or just one?
Just one.
Okay.
We're gonna remove his cybernetics.
Alright. Go ahead and give me a fix.
Yeah, that would, I'm guessing that would be Gadget.
I mean, potentially you could help.
Yeah.
So, I think if I remember correctly,
Plus to my toolkit, right? Plus
well,
one.
yeah, let Dietrich roll it first to see if he can help you. So,
Uh-huh.
because if I remember
And,
correctly, both of them need to do the same roll, right? Huff?
And the one who's helping gives the first roll, the one who's actually doing the roll, a +1
Okay.
Upon
So
success.
okay,
upon success.
Yeah.
I'm doing a fixed roll with intelligence due to the fact it's the body.
Yep.
Okay. Sick. Is that negative? I'm guessing that's a negative.
No.
I'm sorry, what?
No.
It's a no? Okay.
It's a no.
So no benefit.
So-
All right.
Gadget, do your
So
roll.
just the +1 for my toolkit.
Yep.
That's a low roll on my fix.
This guy's fucking.
Well, I'd say you were able to remove his arm and his tail.
Mhm.
However, Dietrich, give me a heal.
Will do. Wisdom.
Either wisdom or intelligence. So yeah, so what ends up happening is as Dietrich, you're trying to give him pointers about the medical procedure needed to remove the surgical procedure needed to remove cybernetics. However, due to Gadget's, I'd say, mechanical know-how and his lack of human empathy to anyone who isn't Gabriel, he
I do
ends
not
up,
understand your fleshback bodies.
yeah, he
Well.
ends up botching the tail,
Oh,
causing
okay.
it to profusely bleed. But that's the reason why I had you roll heal, because you're able to heal the wound or
Yeah.
effectively keep him from dying of blood loss.
Good. Okay, let's wake this guy up.
And so you wake him up, and he wakes up with a start. Mind you, it's been at least 30 minutes to at least not 30 minutes, but 15 to 30 minutes from the combat. So he kind of wakes up with a bit of a grogginess to him. He is looking around, and he is trying to move his right arm, which is the cybernetic arm. He feels that it's not there, and he goes, "Oh, you're not Gatorman, are you?"
No, we're just here for some spare parts.
Well, no, I'm not a gator man. I'm actually a little bit more similar to you, but more natural. I will say this. You're going to tell me information.
As if I have anything to tell you.
Oh yeah, you do.
He doesn't need his left hand, does he?
No.
No.
Gadget, put it in the compactor.
Hold
I
on.
start lifting him into the compactor.
Hold on. Hold on. Can I see that mono knife, Dietrich?
Sure.
I'm gonna take it. I'm just going to very lightly, but have the edge cut into the top of his hand, just giving it like a little trace, like a perforation, onto his pointer finger on his left hand.
You said.
He's
what?
essentially
So,
running
okay.
the blade through the first 2 layers of skin on the hand.
Yes,
Oh.
on the pointer finger. I'm just running it across. It's cutting into him, and it's basically weakening the connection with the rest of the hand, that it's easier to take off that finger.
Oh.
Okay. Go ahead and set this up. Just The music.
So, you got one or two options here. Either cleave this hand off and you tell us what we want to know, or you tell us what you want to know.
I have this.
Okay.
So, William, I want to know where your boss is.
Let's see here. Will he talk? Let me see here. This. Okay. And then, after doing that, let me go ahead and say, from there, give me a talk with whichever you feel is necessary here. But it is a talk.
Okay.
But you get a +1 since he did fail his saving throw and he's shrieking in pain.
Okay. I'm going to ask that someone muffles it so no one comes to investigate. Unless there's like enough ambient noise from the city to kind of cover it up.
It's kind of quiet back here. There's no one really back here.
Yeah, but in comparison to the streets and stuff.
Like vehicles passing by.
Yeah. If someone was close to the door, maybe.
So, we need to let's just shut up.
Yeah, I'm gonna look to Dietrich or like any of my three companions to, muffle his screams or his squeals, whatever.
Yeah,
I'll just
they're
my
squeals.
giant hand.
Yeah. So I get
I'll
a
just put my giant hand
+1.
over his mouth.
I get a +1, right?
Yes.
And I'm gonna use dexterity since this is me using a knife, which is a dexterity-based thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
7. So he grits his teeth as his shrieks become like he's trying to muscle through it, and he looks you dead in the eye and he says, "You're just gonna have to kill me then."
Oh, that is going to happen. I know what you Gatormen do to us Vulcans and deviants. I trust me. You will be dying, but it'll be slow and painful for you. I'm going to push the mono knife deeper into his left pointer finger, making it so it's halfway cut off.
Still fails it.
So same check with talk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. I remember when they used to hear and they used to try to scream, they say something.
Oh, you're going to tell me what I want to know.
And he shrieks even more through the muffled screams that are now covered by Gadget's metallic hand. He starts squirming as the pain is starting to register in his mind.
No. You're not getting a reprieve from this. Accept it. Now please, tell me what I want to know.
He looks at you with like a bit of fear in his eyes. And he's like, through the muffled, you just hear.
Gadget buttons.
Gadget, let him speak. What was that, William?
I'll talk.
Good. Now tell me, where's your boss?
Second floor.
Second floor. Second level?
2A.
2A?
He's in a shop talking with some local leaders. I don't know what they're doing.
What's the name of the shop?
Barnaby's Emporium. I tell you. I fucking tell you. You ain't getting to him without a fight.
Oh, that's not a problem. I mean, he will be squealing like you are to me right now. But
You'll be fucking dead.
You know?
I'm sure you would like that very much, but I'm sorry. That's not what's gonna happen. And I'm gonna say that Gabriel himself starts trying to lift Gator Bill into the compactor head first.
I lift him in,
No.
but I make it
No.
it look like Gabriel did.
Stop. Put him in leg first. Put his legs in first. We're doing this. We're going to give you a welcome tradition, okay? Something we used to do to the deserters and the ones that used to run.
Okay. I'll take your advice for this one. I hope that will make him squirm more.
Alright, we'll start with the legs. Give
Good.
him 2 minutes. Walks over to the control panel. Please go.
Alright. So, you take him over to the compactor, and you begin putting him in feet first, correct?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, with the remains of, like, the impromptu cuffs we made him, I'm going to tie it as like a gag. So that we don't have, like, tie his mouth shut, essentially, because I'm assuming it's like a gator mouth. Or, yeah. So I'm tying his fucking maw shut so that he can't really squeal too loudly, but we can hear it perfectly fine.
Yeah. And so you put him in feet first, and as the metal like slabs start crushing his legs, he's screaming, but you can hear that there's like a sadistic laughter coming from him.
I think you enjoy this too much. Would it put myself in danger to cut at him while his legs are being crushed, or?
It would, yes.
Oh.
So this thing is pulling him down while crushing him?
Yeah. It's sloped in such a way that he's starting to slide as you slide him down, and your grip on him is getting looser and looser because there's like a sort of ledge right where your elbow, like not where your elbow, where your armpit is, and you try to reach down for him.
Let him go.
It's a long slide, and every time he gets closer and closer down it, it starts crushing him. The feet, then the ankles, then the calves, then the knee, then the thigh, and about the thigh is where you start to lose grip on him.
Okay. Gabriel will let go. He'll be like, I hope that you meet your friends in hell.
He laughs as he eventually gets fully crushed. And that's the end of Crocodile Bill.
Gabriel's going to turn around, flip the mono knife in his hand so that he's holding it by the blade and opposite to Dietrich.
Thanks.
Thank you.
No problem. Puts it away. Alright. D2?
Yes, let's head up.
And we will do that next time.
Oh, we're going to have a short session today.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
As I do want to prepare for this little confrontation that's probably going to happen.
Okay. Well,
Oh, I do want to prepare for that.
Hmm.
I'm gonna
Damn,
throw it on to ending
be a
soon then.
big thing, I guess.
But so just to fill in anyone who missed the announcement at the beginning, unfortunately, just due to personal feelings and reasons, we're not going to be live streaming SpacePunks on Twitch anymore. We may do live streams on YouTube from time to time. We will be posting the recordings on YouTube as we have been with the VODs. Trying to get them out on Friday is the goal, but as things come up and such, you know, it is what it is. Anything else?
Do expect a lot more from here from this point forward. We're gonna start getting into all sorts of craziness, so do tune in and see all the goofy shit that we're gonna get into.
Yeah. But thank you for watching, and again, I am Kitson Kozak. You're on my Twitch channel, and the VODs and recordings for the future will be uploaded on my YouTube channel. Eric's, if you want to say goodbye.
I mean, if they want to go check out my YouTube channel, it's under my same name, Eric's14. I don't post there much, but you know, when it does
You got
post,
something.
Pro,
So-
you have anything to advertise or no?
No.
Advertise.
No,
Sheep.
I don't.
I 5-minute tactical sheep F on Twitch. I don't fucking do shit there, but yeah. Have a good one.
He likes it. He's secretly Welsh. Don't worry about it. Hoff,
We don't talk about that shite.
anything you want
Right.
to advertise?
Me over here, I got my Twitter. Is at official Hoff official, I believe. You can go bother me over there if you feel like. I don't really give a fuck. Just know that my tweets are incomprehensible bullshit. I mean, I only have one tweet there, and it's just poop. So go ahead and follow that, and maybe I'll add another tweet that says mega poop or something. Who knows?
Truly, aspirations to live by. Well, see you
No,
next
right?
See you next time, folks.